Hey, good evening, good evening. Ramadan Mubarak. Pray everybody's having a great Sunday evening. Just wanted to come on real quick and share with you five reasons why you should be wholesaling real estate. Some of y'all done real estate in the past, not doing it now. You tried to do it before, you wanted to do it before, but you didn't, right? You tried it, it didn't work, it blew up in your face. You got with some bad people and they didn't help you, or whatever the case may be, brothers and sisters. I want to invite you to revisit the idea of you being a real estate investor and me being your real estate coach for 6 weeks to hold your hand and walk you through the steps of becoming a wholesale real estate investor, right? Because there's a lot of power in real estate that a lot of people overmiss. They miss it. Okay, they miss it. There's a lot of power in real estate that people miss. They overlook it. That's what I was trying to say. They overlook the power. They just look at it as another way of making money. As, oh man, you can do that in real estate. You can make 20, 30, 40, 50,000. I want to do that. And then once they meet the challenges that come along with such a return, for you to do a deal and make 20, 30, 40, 50,000, something comes with that. Right? The saying goes, if it was that easy, everybody would be doing it. And that's true. So there's some things that's required that you don't know until you do it, and it doesn't work. It doesn't quite work like you want it to. Right? So I want to share with you all what I've learned over the past 20 some odd years of being in real estate and making mistakes and losing everything and coming back the whole 9 yards. Right? Real estate wholesaling, brothers and sisters, is where you should start for these 5 reasons. But before I get into that, just imagine, if you will, just imagine how much more successful you would be in life. How much more successful you would be in any one area of your life if you had somebody that was there to coach you. If you had somebody that can personally assist you, answer the questions, help you eliminate mistakes. How much further would you be in life? How much further would you be in your career? I know, like others know, that coaching is the difference. Coaching is the difference. Different from a mentor, coaching is the difference. That's what separates those that are successful in a shorter period of time and those that are successful at a higher level. Now, we've heard it phrased differently. He brought such and such underneath his wings. Right? Go to a job. They want to groom somebody to be the next manager, to get a promotion, and they bring them underneath his wings. Somebody that's there that has experience and know-how hands picks that person and takes them into their tutelage and shows them the ropes so they can get where they need to be faster with fewer mistakes in a shorter period of time. Coaching is everything. Brothers and sisters, if I knew what I know now about coaching, I would have paid to get a coach. Paid to get a coach. Coach is someone that's there, that is there to force you, to assist you, to force you to go the extra mile, to force you to take you beyond your own threshold. Any kind of coach. One of the most popular ones, and I've been seeing his ads on social media, Anthony Robbins. I got an Anthony Robbins course about 20 years ago on cassette tapes to tell you how long ago that's been. Okay. And now I see his current program now is coaching. Right? When you have somebody like Anthony Robbins, they're not doing it so much for the money. They're doing it for the results. They're doing it for the effect. That's why he saw that he needed to take it to another level. He needed to give somebody, give a tool or have another service, if you will, or have another product that can increase his success level, which means include more people that's at a level that for whatever reason they're not getting the results they want based on the programs that he currently offers. So now he has a coaching program, the first 30 minutes free, one of his trained coaches. Anthony Robbins has been in the personal development for 40 years. So he knows what it takes to get to that level, to get that breakthrough. You're always going to have some that can take the least amount of information, the minimum amount of information, and maximize it. I'm one of those people. I'll tell you my story another time, right? That can just take information and self-actualize and manifest the results that they want. But that's not most people. Most people learn through the formal way of learning, having a teacher, having an assistant, going to study group and things of that nature, study sessions, right? After class and, more hands-on. Some people need that, and most people need that. Especially if you're trying to collapse time frames, you're trying to get more done in a shorter period of time. Everybody needs a coach that is serious. And you especially need a coach if you're limited on time, meaning that you have a lot of other things happening in your life and you can, carve out just a little bit of time. Then you definitely need a coach. Coach will save you time from wasting time trying to figure things out. So if you're serious, brothers and sisters, then you should be more serious now than ever before. When you look at what's happening in America, in the political environment, that's a sign. That's a sign that you and I and we really need to pick up our pace, pick up our game. Because there's a storm brewing off the coast of Mexico, off the Gulf of Mexico, is brewing. Haven't hit shore yet, but you see it brewing out there. That's time for you and I to get it together. Because once all that stuff from DC starts to hit, then we're not going to know what the results are until they hit, until we see the results. So now is the time for us to say, okay, what am I going to do to take my finances to the next level? What am I going to do to put my family in a position to where money becomes less of an issue? What am I going to do during this period of time, the lull before the storm? I said I was going to get into real estate because I know, the benefits of it and et cetera, et cetera. And I'm going to come back on tomorrow and probably talk about why rich, wealthy people all have real estate. If you're going to play among the big boys, you got to know how the big boys play. And you don't have to be a big boy to play like the big boys. That's how you and I are going to become a big boy. Right? So now is the time for us to get super serious and meet the aggression that we see that's happening. If you and I are going to continue to do things as usual, as we did things prior to the election, then the results is not in our control, or the effect is not in our control. We have to learn to control the cause of the effect and not be an effect of someone else's cause. By waiting to see what's going to happen in DC and all these different things that are happening, is you waiting to be the effect of someone else's cause. See, they causing things. They see all that motion that's happening. That's a sign to me and you and I, we got to get busy. So that's why I decided to do the free coaching program, real estate free coaching program. Nobody does free coaching. The gurus don't do it. It's too expensive. It doesn't make sense. And you'll have the wrong people coming to free, because everybody comes to free. The right and the wrong people. Your target market and You're not target market. Right? They don't give it for free. The service is not free. I'm going to probably find out, like I say, I don't know if I can find out how much Anthony Robbins coaching program costs without doing the 30-minute free consultation. I've been in sales for 30 years now. I don't have time to be playing games just to find out and going through there and acting like I'm interested. I don't have time. I just know it costs tens of $20s of $30,000. It was costing tens of thousands of dollars back in the day. So I know it costs more now. And most of our people don't have the money or don't have the mentality or don't have both. A lot of us have $10,000 we can put on the credit card, but we it's a foreign idea. Coaching, personal development coaching, real estate coaching. See, that's a foreign concept to us. We only know coaching in the arena of sports. And we've only had a coach if we played sports, and everybody didn't play sports. But I'm here to tell you, brothers and sisters, coaching is the difference. That'll make the difference in whatever you want to do. And it has to be formal. It has to be structured. Can't be just somebody you just call and ask a couple of questions. That's more like a mentor. Right? A football coach, basketball coach, they're with you at the spot. At the football field, at the basketball field, it's personal. They're watching your technique. They're watching your movement. They're studying you. They're seeing how you're playing, how you maneuver. If you need to, he got tired real early. He needs to work out some more. She needs to work out some more. Whatever the case may be. They're your accountability coach. They get in your face, figuratively or literally speaking. They don't let you underperform your potential. That's why a coach costs so much, because it pays dividends. You'll get more than your money's worth from a good, competent coach. So, brothers and sisters, if you know, like I know, that we have a window of opportunity right now to make a mad dash for the front door, make a straight bullseye dash and pick up our pace because of what we see happening. Don't get caught up in the noise. Just step back far enough so you can peep it out. Say, oh man, this guy moving like this. They not playing. They serious. Right, wrong, or indifference. They're serious about this thing. They're going after it. They said they was going to do something, and they're doing it. So how's that going to affect me? Well, don't worry about how it's going to affect you. Be the cause and not the effect. This is something I'm trying. I'm testing. Like I said, the gurus don't do. I've never seen anybody. I'm in that space. I have a good eye on what's going on. I've never seen anybody give away free coaching. Period. They give you a free 30-minute call like Anthony Robbins is doing, but it's not with him. It's with one of his coaches. The only thing you don't get is free live streams and YouTube stuff. That's mass production, right? Mass distribution. You and I are going to be on a Zoom for 6 weeks straight, and I'm going to coach you. Step by step by step by step. Answer your questions. Help you to overcome procrastination, fear, doubt, suspicion. I'm going to take you through my program. I have a wholesaling program, training course. 6 weeks. You want more information? There's the website, thesecretstowholesaling.com coaching. But it's for the serious. It's boot camp style, no holds barred. We not playing. Because they not playing. And the environment's going to get more and more and more serious as this thing goes on. So stop, the unnecessary stuff, brothers and sisters, and come on and let me coach you. But you got to be serious. There's only 10 spots available. Registration till the end of the month. At the end of the month, or until those 10 spots are gone, we're shutting it down. If you ever wanted to get into real estate, if you did try it before, it didn't work, life happened, life started lifing, and you got off track, now's the time to get on track, and you should start with wholesaling. 5 reasons why everybody should start out wholesaling, the wholesaling industry of real estate. I'm going to tell you the good, the bad, and the ugly of wholesaling. I don't have to just give you rose-colored glasses to put on about wholesaling. Everything has its pros and cons. Everything has its benefits. Everything has its takeaways. That's life. To only hear the benefits and not know that there's something opposite of the benefits, the disadvantages, we're being naive. And I think those of us who are watching on my Facebook page, we're old enough and mature enough not to be that naive. 5 reasons why everybody should start off in wholesaling. I call wholesaling real estate the kindergarten of real estate investing. Kindergarten. Everybody goes to kindergarten. I don't care how smart you are, everybody goes to kindergarten. Everybody don't go to 10th grade. Everybody might not go to 12th grade. Some people might skip grades. I'm sure Einstein probably skipped a whole bunch of grades, right? But even Einstein went through kindergarten. Oh, no, he didn't. He was a genius. Yeah, he was a genius. He didn't go to kindergarten. What you mean he didn't go to kindergarten? I don't know what you call it, but he had to learn his colors. He had to learn his shapes. He had to learn his numbers. He had to know how to speak, pronounce words. He had to know how to color within the lines. So wholesaling, brothers and sisters, is the kindergarten of real estate. And here are the 5 reasons. I didn't give it to you last time. This is the 5 reasons why you should start off with wholesaling. Don't need credit. Don't need a job. Don't need license. No repairs. And what else? No money. No, Daryl, that's nuh-uh. That ain't true. That's too good to be true. See, you sound like them people, the gurus that just want your money. If that was true, everybody would be doing it. Look, you on my Facebook page. I'm not a guru. I'm not some influencer that's gonna make $1 million in a week and then disappear. I'm not gonna be under indictment and sued for what trade practices. No. We're not doing that. My freedom is more important. But I'm here to tell you, brothers and sisters, I show my students, and you'll learn if you're serious and you take advantage of this offer. This is a test. If it works, I'll do it again. If not, I got other things to do. Right? But now is the time for us as a people to wake up, put the Kool-Aid cup down. The Republican Kool-Aid cup, the Democrat Kool-Aid cup, the independent Kool-Aid cup, put it down. Stop sipping the cup. Put the cup down. And let's get back to the basics, focusing on securing ourselves and our family and our community. That's what they're doing. You don't see that? You want them to look out for you. For us. We should look out for ourselves, and whatever they do, that'll be extra. That'll be gravy. Lanya, as they say in New Orleans, right? Those 5 things. So imagine if it didn't require credit, I would get in the real estate, man, but I got bad credit. That excuse is eliminated. I will get into real estate, but don't you need a license for that? No license for that. No license. You don't need a license? No. Go into details in the program. Don't need a license. Yeah, because I can't get no license. I'm a felon. If you know anybody, brothers and sisters, that has a felony on their record, Send them to that website. They got a felony? No problem. Don't have any credit? No problem. Don't have to repair the property? I don't know nothing about construction. I don't know anything about what needs to work. I just like the idea, and you can make a lot of money. And Daryl, what you saying sound good, but I'm a single mother. I got children. I can't be out there trying to meet contractors and men. You don't have to. I'll teach you how you don't have to. I can teach you how you never have to visit the property. I did a deal here in Georgia when I was still living in Houston 5 months ago, 6 months ago. Never seen the owner. Saw the property once. Never saw the investor, and closed the deal in title company, attorney's office in Macon. Never went to the attorney's office. So if I can close a wholesale deal in Houston, Texas, in Macon, Georgia, never seen the owner, never been to the attorney's office to sign any papers for closing, find an investor, never met the investor, still don't know who she is, never met the lady that referred me to the investor, and got a check. Paid my referral fee, $1,500. She said she wanted $1,000. I said, I'll tell you what, I'll give you $1,500. I gave her 50% more than what she was asking for. Who does that? See, you wouldn't have done that. Most people wouldn't have done that. But I understand. I understand. I understand the law of reciprocity. I understand that it's better to give than receive. I understand because I've been in sales 30 years. Over deliver. Wouldn't you like to have someone that knows how to do that, to coach you through that? Done it before in Houston years ago. Seen the property, never seen the property. Wouldn't you like to have somebody with that kind of level, skill set, mindset, confidence, persistence, and assurance coaching you? If not, then you're not serious about this. You're not serious. Go find something else. Go find crypto. But whatever it is, you're going to be serious. You're going to have the same level of seriousness that I'm telling you about. If not, you're not going to make it. It's not going to work for you. Just keep your job, try to get a promotion, and try to get paid more money. I'm not knocking you. I'm just saying that, see, this is kind of coaching is going to happen. I'm giving you a sneak preview of the coaching. It's okay. Everything is not for everybody. And everybody can't do the same thing. So you don't have to know how to fix it up. You don't have to fix it up. You don't need a license. You don't even need a job. What? Wait, hold on a second, Daryl. Wait a minute. If you learn what I teach you and let me press you, put the pressure on you that's required to make you you have to be made into a wholesaler. You have to take on the mindset, the characteristics, the whole personality of a wholesaler. No job. So we around here don't have jobs. We have time, but no job. You don't need a job. What? How are you gonna wholesale real estate? Buy real estate with no job? That must be illegal. I wouldn't tell you to do anything illegal, brothers and sisters. How God gonna bless me if I tell you do something illegal? I know it is, but I'm gonna, no. Ethical, moral, and legal. Legal, moral, and ethical. Unless somebody else teach you how to do it the crooked way. But why do it the crooked way when you can learn how to do it the right way? Make sense? What's the other one? No money. Wait a minute, Darryl. Wait a minute. No money. No money. The deal I told you I did in Houston, and the property was in Macon, Georgia, I didn't give nobody no money. I had to give the title companies in Texas. Georgia don't have title company. You go through attorneys. I didn't have to give the attorney any earnest money or any. I didn't have to do that because I know what I'm doing. Just imagine, I've never done a deal in Georgia before. Didn't know how they do real estate deals in Georgia. Didn't know if they do wholesaling deals or not, because different title companies or closing attorneys don't do it because whatever. They just don't want to do that kind. Work through all those twists and turns, all those moving parts. One time I visited a property, I had to go get the key from the cousin of the owner. Then I went through and I looked through. I have some pictures. I'll show it to you. We'll go over this transaction in detail on the coaching calls, right? And I took pictures and stuff like that. See, that's the one time I went. Put the lockbox on the house. See what I'm saying? Put a lockbox on that combination lockbox. Boom. I was done with the property. I told the investor, I said, hold on to my lockbox. I'll get it from you later. It was $14 off Amazon. You can keep that lockbox. No money. All the other ways of real estate investing, you need money. What is the mathematical probability you're going to be successful at anything doing it for the first time, never done it before? You don't know what you're doing. You can have all the education you want. You don't know what you're doing until you've done it. Now you know of a surety. I know. Because I've done it time after time after time after time after time after time again. So if you don't have to have any money, no job, no credit, no license, no repairs, then the question is, how many times can you do that until you get it right? If you're not going to mess up anybody's credit, if you're not going to lose any money, how many times can you mess up on deals? How many times can deals blow up in your face before you learn how to do it right if there's no risk involved? It's just your time. To me, that's a no-brainer. Once you get good at wholesale, then you can move up to repair, fix and flip, fix and hold. See, because you got the kindergarten, you got the building blocks. You know your colors, your shapes, right? You know your basics. We be trying to jump and fix and flip because we done heard, oh, that man he made $100,000. He probably did. I'm not cynical. I know you can make that money at that. Excuse me, doing those things like that, but it requires more. Most people, they're gonna mess up before the first couple of times. So you want to make sure you take an approach that makes sense, that's going to allow you to stay in the game long enough to get what you need to get from that game, from that opportunity. So those are 5 reasons why. You can always make more money. Yeah, you can leverage. You can get a mortgage out of your home, your equity out your home, and yeah. But look what's at risk. You can go get somebody. You talk to your cousin, or auntie, or uncle. Let's do this real estate together. See, this how it's gonna work. Let me get a piece of paper. Let me show you. Boo. And then they'll be like, yeah. Okay. I just need $20,000. I need $40,000. So they get it out their retirement account. They get it out their savings account. They go out and got a line of credit. So they go get a line of credit from the bank or credit union. Give it to you. You don't know what you're doing. You just sold them real well. You made it sound like you knew what you was doing. This is your first deal. You're doing it by yourself because you went and bought a course. The best students can learn with just a book. Everybody else need a book, a workbook, a teacher, study session after, right? Tutors. So we do all that because we get bamboozled. I say seduced. We get seduced. That's why I cover what's the downfalls of wholesale. What's the cons of wholesale? What wholesale is and what wholesale isn't. I'm going to tell you the truth, because everything has its pros and cons. We all can live with the pros. The question is, can you live with the cons? So, brothers and sisters, 10 spots is available. That's it, just 10. Soon as those 10 disappear, I'm going to take down that website. It's a wrap. It's over. Finito. Right? It's over. It's done. It's a test. Because I got to invest 6 weeks of my time and all the prep that has to be done for those 6 weeks. But I want to help us to recognize and realize now is the time for us to put the pedal to the metal. And whatever you're going to do, Forex, crypto, what else they got out there? I don't know. Just know that you need to focus, because we have a window of opportunity before all this stuff that's happening in DC start affecting us. We don't know how it's going to affect, how the people, see, because when you have a major disruption like what's going on, brothers and sisters, then everybody that was directly directly affected by that disruption is going to trickle down. Everybody got to adjust and do something that's totally brand new. Yeah, you can put plans together and that, but things very seldom go exactly the way you plan. So we don't know how that education piece gonna work if they get rid of the Department of Education. How is that going to trickle down and affect the public schools? How are the churches and religious organizations going to adjust to that by now starting their own schools, or not starting their own schools and just let the children suffer? We need more of us, Black people, Black Americans, children of ex-slaves, to have a certain kind of mentality and the means in which to implement that. Then we'll be good either way. Because we're not depending on. You can help, but I'm not depending on you. So, brothers and sisters, you have somebody that's a felon, turning their life around. You can get as rich as you want in real estate once you learn the skill sets of investing in real estate. Investing in real estate. Yeah, it's different from stocks, and you just learn not just learn, but you learn charts and stuff. You don't have to, deal with the physicality of real estate. Yeah. I got it. I understand. So whatever your thing is, but one thing I do know, everybody got to have somewhere to live. Got to have somewhere to live, brothers and sisters. And we'll get into it more, because this is just for those that is for. This program, this free coaching program, is for who is for. And if your spirit, your God-given spirit inside tells you, and it resonates with you when I'm telling you, click the link. Pookie and Ray and all them, don't ask them. God didn't strike them with the spirit to be here. If you know somebody, share this stream, share it. It's on my Facebook, YouTube, share it. Because after those 10 spots are gone, and I may not ever do it again, because I got other things I got to do. There's a lot of us, and too many of us. I can't save them all. I can only save those that want to catch the rope or the life preserver when I throw it out there. I can throw it out there, but you got to catch it and hold on to it. And let me pull you in. All right, brothers and sisters. So go to The Secrets with an S to wholesaling.com/coaching. Right there at the bottom of your screen. Don't ask no questions. If you're hesitating, then that's the problem that we're gonna have to address when you get when you get in the program. All right. So we'll be back, God willing, tomorrow. We're gonna talk more about this, because I'm gonna do everything I can to find those 10 people. I might have to talk to 50 people. I might have to talk to 100 people. I might have to talk to 200 people to find those 10. But those 10 can make a difference in their family's life and the lives of others. All right. Stay tuned. Hit the notification so when I go live, you can join me. All right. Peace.